Well, the issue of radioactive waste being put in northwestern Ontario has been an ongoing issue of discussion, and Environment North is going to bring in someone who's going to answer a lot of questions that you might have. My guest this evening is Wendy O'Connor from Environment North, and let's talk about this. It's all happening on Earth Day.
Yes.
And what is happening on Saturday, April the 22nd?
On Saturday, April the 22nd, at the Castle Green Community Centre at 413 Castle Green Drive, Environment North is presenting Dr. Gordon Edwards, and he's going to give a talk. You've got the title there.
It's called Radioactive Waste, The Questions Multiply.
Yes.
And this is all focused on very much one specific location that has become an issue of discussion.
Yes, it's one of two potential locations where all of Canada's radioactive fuel waste that has built up over the last 70 years will possibly be buried, and of course that's a controversial issue in any community. So as this waste could be buried in northwestern Ontario, one of the primary concerns is, among others, is the transportation of the waste from where it is presently through northwestern Ontario and through Thunder Bay itself, potentially.
Now, let's talk about Dr. Edwards. Has quite the resume. Canadian scientist focusing in mathematics and physics. He is a nuclear consultant and has actually testified in Canadian courts. He is so well respected. His focus is going to be on the safety issue.
Yes, his concern throughout his career actually has been the safety of nuclear in general, and I would say with a focus on the waste, because believe it or not, these facilities have been put in around the world with very little thought over what to do with the waste. So that's what we're contending with right now. And Dr. Edwards has a facility for explaining this in lay people's terms.
Which is very important. Now, this is going to be free. It's at Castle Green Community Centre on April 22nd at 4:30. There will be a Q&A session. It's not a long event, but come on out and make sure you know what's happening in your community. Thank you.
Thanks.
Around Town has been brought to you by Adult and Teen Challenge Super Thrift. Call 345-2277.